And while they might be tempted to think about the final, first things first, this semi-final hurdle to clear. Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we're getting down to the wire in the UEFA Champions League. Tonight, the first leg of the semi-final coming right up. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Bayern Munich.
Well, this is what the Champions League is all about. Some of the world's best players, two excellent teams and a great stadium. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
The Paris Saint-Germain starters. Ashraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Vitor Pereira starts alongside Fabian in central midfield. And the lead striker is Ousmane Dembélé. Begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. Interesting 90 minutes ahead of us here. Paris Saint-Germain get things started. And the Bayern throw coming up. Let up, plenty of pressure. Pereira.
Well, he can smile now because beaten by the initial effort, he'll be able to cling on at the second attempt.
Crossing position, this. And with that, the attack breaks down. Looking for the angle. Can they put it in? Well, they put it on, and it's not clean for the keeper.
Well, it should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Fine over by Ousmane Dembélé. And the spotlight certainly on Ousmane Dembélé, who can change any game with one kick of the ball. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
No doubt about it. He has a fantastic shot on him. It just gives goalkeepers so little time to react. He'll need to be tightly marked today, that's for sure.
Green space galore for PSG. To put to the front. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. Bayern UCL. And the through ball. The assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. play cut out.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
Effective challenge. Beautifully weighted ball. And the corner played over by Dembele. He didn't miss by all that much with the header, just a little bit off target. Upamecano. Now with Kimmich. Elise. Now Harry Kane. Intelligent threaded pass here. It looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, with a useful interception. So out for a throw-in. Time added on for stoppages here. It's time to play it over. He can't hold on to it. So the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. I might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect.
Yes, there's certainly room for improvement. He struggled to have any really...
Here we go, the start of the second half at the home of PSG, the Parc des Princes. Feature Kvaratskhelia. Taken away, he won the ball. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
But counter can be on. Real chance. Perhaps now. And a goal! The opener in the semi-final. First goal of the contest.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
Underway once more. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply. Marquinhos. Fabian. Now with Mensch. That's his idea. He just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Marquinhos. Dembele on the ball. Gerard Neves. Fabian. On to Neves. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? A fine reading of the situation. Harry Kane. Good distribution. the end of that for now. Luis Diaz. 10 minutes to go now. Showing good situational awareness.
Well, what a brilliant atmosphere we've got here. These PSG fans deserve an equaliser, that's for sure. They've made so much noise.
Vitor Pereira. Leading it through. Does the trick. Olise. Excellent run in possession. And just 1 minute of time added. This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. We won't want to see that again.
And that is that, the final whistle, and Bayern Munich will carry with them a lead into the second leg.
Well, that was a top quality performance. They were sharp in attack, fantastic purpose, and they closed the ball down really quickly. This display gives them 1 foot firmly in the final.
Well, Luis Diaz really wired in. He deserves all the credit going, I think.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well, and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?